Our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And this team will be able to settle in, get comfortable at home, enjoy sleeping in their own beds. A great opportunity to go on a winning streak starts tonight.
Now here's Halliburton. Count it. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks. Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
Well, Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance. Well, we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. We played just over a minute here in the first. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Lakers head coach. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Myles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Giddey. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Here's Holland. Oh, and Turner with a block.
I tell you, you love the attitude of Myles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
The Lakers with another miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
The kick out to Walker. Holland with a rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And that one's good. Giddey.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Now here's Halliburton. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Back to Turner. Three-pointer. Shot clock at 6. The Pacers again can't hit. Proud. Nembhard with it. Now Doncic defending.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
The Lakers call timeout. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Outside Walker. Up and in on the layup.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
The Lakers trail. Here's Giddey. Pass to Williamson. Now here's Giddey. Five to shoot. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Inside. The kick out to Walker. Here's Nembhard. Three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Williamson, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Halliburton, good.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Williams. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Indiana. He takes it in, and the shot's good.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Lakers trail by 5. Here's Doncic. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. 5 points in the game.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Giddey. Will it go? The Pacers pull it in.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Here's Williamson. Outside Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Williamson. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
Siakam the screen. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Halliburton misses.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Loiso. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he sinks the second. Indiana on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Out left to the wing. Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton surveys the floor. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Indiana up by a healthy 8 points at
the Pacers. 18.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Yeah, just going all out. Hard to get in Mathurin's way when he's driving like that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. On the wing, Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Back to Nembhard. From behind the arc. Doncic pulls down the board. Lakers trail by 8. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A. because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Here's Halliburton, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Turner. Outside Walker. Gets the three to fall. Walker's got 5 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And there's the drive. And they pick up 2.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Halliburton with the ball. Misses the layup. Here's Holland. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. From deep, here's Doncic. And the three-pointer goes.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And he's going for the oop here. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. The drive by Nembhard. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Boy, the passing of Tyrese Halliburton, you've got to love to play with this guy.
Pass to Doncic. To the middle. Powerful play from Zion at the rim.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Lakers trail by 6. Beyond the arc. Walker pulls down the board. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up to the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as many as 11. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game. Brent, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Pacers leading by 6. The kick out to Walker. Outside Mathurin. There's the triple. And Indiana misses again. Here's Holland. They swipe it. Out on his own on the break. Here's Walker. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Pass to Capella. Screen by Capella. The rebound by Turner. And here's Indiana now. 8-point game. Walker in the post. Now Mathurin. It's good. Mathurin's gotten 4 this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Holland can't hit. To the inside. And then Turner. With the dunk.
My goodness, Mr. Turner has a vertical threat. Look out below.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And the Lakers with possession here. The Pacers making their last shot. Pass to Siakam. The three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Going inside. Yep, that one goes. 7 points in the game.
This guy is quickly developing into an outstanding playmaker, Josh Giddey. Nice setup.
Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And here's Shepard for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Pass to Mobo. Ball stolen. He launches a 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Halliburton, following the score by Los Angeles. He squares up and sinks it. Halliburton's got 8.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Giddey. Pass to connect. Here's Mobo. Now here's Giddey. He's guarded by Nembhard. And Turner with the block.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Here's Walker. Williams grabs the board.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Halliburton right side. Oh, they get a hand on it. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. In transition, here come the Pacers. Nice shot by Turner.
Boy, Miles Turner insisting on playing through the contact, gets the finish.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Holland can't hit.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Lakers trail by 15. Down low.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's see it. Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The drive by Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Walker for 3. Hits the trifecta. Walker's got 12 points.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Here's Mobo. Walker pulls down the board. Indiana leading by 16. Outside Mathurin. Doncic pulls down the board.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to...
Oh!
Gets his zone!
Showing some power!
Yeah, Luka, just a preternatural gift for finding the open man. What a pass.
One shot.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And the free throw, no good. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, B.A., whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries.
Pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. 7 points in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Moiso. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Walker in the post. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game.
Great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. The try by Nembhard. And the layup is good off the glass. Nembhard's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Nice finish from Luka.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And some changes here for the Pacers. Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Luka Doncic has established himself as a perennial candidate for MVP. He controls the game with the basketball in his hands. He is an incredible driver, and he makes the game easy for the guys around him.
Here's Giddey. Jacks up a 3. Holland with a rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Nesmith. He buries it from 3. Nesmith's got 6 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And it's Giddey missing. Here's the floater. And so it's the Indiana Pacers up 15 points as this quarter concludes.
42. The Pacers, 15-7.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pacers leading by 15. Now here's Halliburton. To the wing on the left. Turner for three. Holland with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Count it.
That's outstanding footwork by Josh Giddey. Finish in the painted area. I can do that too.
With the step back. Halliburton right side. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Will be 3 seconds. Los Angeles ball.
Lakers trail by 13. Here's Doncic. Driving in. Walker pulls down the board. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Shoots over Holland. The bank shot, no good. Moiso. Off target at the rim. And Walker's got the ball here for Indiana. At one point, they led by 16. Lakers call timeout.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And the Lakers making a change here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach is going over with his guys. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
An NBA player with a football body. Jarris Walker is so tough to guard. I mean, he's creating serious matchup problems here tonight. Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Three-pointer Mathurin. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 14. Holland. The rebound by Turner.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Here's Walker. Back to Mathurin. Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. Clock at 6. Over Giddey. Can't connect from 14.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Indiana leading by 14. Oh, there's the alley. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
And it's a Lakers ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here's Nembhard. Nails it from beyond the arc.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Oh, look at Luka taking the contact and finishing strong.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Lakers trail by 15. Here's Giddey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Nembhard.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Pass to Holland. Whoa! Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Indiana leading by 11. Halliburton outside. Outside Walker. Back to Halliburton. And stolen by Williamson. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. In transition. Here come the Pacers. And And the jam by Walker.
Yeah, the versatility of Walker. Can play back to the basket and get out and run. I mean, that combination is tough to find.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Turner. Here's Mathurin. Rebound, the Lakers.
Listen, he's a confident player, but if you're going for that kind of finish, you better finish it.
They get the rebound. Outside Giddey. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag. Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
And he gets the bucket. 1:25 left in the game. Here's Halliburton. Outside Walker. Crafty move. Halliburton, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His fourth personal foul.
Good on the first, and that brings him with an 8.
At the line for 2.
And Williams drops them both. Here's Nembhard. There's 57 seconds left in the final quarter. Six on the shot clock. Outside Walker. Top of the key. Rebound, the Lakers.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And the shot goes down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And it's just 1 point, but sometimes that's what a game can come down to.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Turner. And here's Walker. Knocked away. Clock at 4. Here's Mathurin. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Agile and strong. If Zion can get a piece of your shot, it's as good as gone.
Loses his grip. Flanks the lob. So Indiana.
I told the we gon' eat